Hello everyone, and welcome back to Studio Solar Luna. I'm so happy to be sharing with you my yoga flow for self-love today. I've been craving this flow for a while. I feel like my body and my soul have just needed this, a little bit of self-love and nourishment. So I wanted to bring this flow to you today in hopes that maybe it will support you as well. Self-love is the most important type of love, and without that self-love, it is very hard to give love to other people in our lives because it feels like something is missing and we don't feel fulfilled within ourselves. And it affects all areas of our lives, not just relationships, but everything from body image to confidence to how we act in the workplace, how we treat our friends. It literally affects everything, and that's why we have to make sure to take care of ourselves and to constantly be practicing self-love on a daily basis. I will be using a few little extra magical things for this flow, and if you don't have them, that is perfectly okay. You can do it without them, of course, as always, but I like to incorporate things such as crystals and essential oils into my practice because I feel like it just magnifies the effects, the intention that I set for the practice. So with that being said, today we are going to use rose quartz, and we are going to be using lavender and rose essential oils. So like I said, if you don't have them, just kind of visualize the effect, or if you have different essential oils that you like to use, replace these with whatever you desire. And if you don't have a crystal, you can just really visualize the self-love, the heart chakra nourishing properties that rose quartz has. It's truly an amazing crystal. I have this small one, and then I also have, this is my favorite crystal. It is a beautiful rose quartz tower, and I like to just keep this nearby whenever I'm feeling like I don't have enough self-love going on during my day, or I'm really hard on myself, and things like that. I like to keep this guy nearby. And this one is really great to use in meditations or mantras or intention setting, which is what we are going to use it for. So if you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. You can hold the crystal at your heart space. If you don't have the crystal, just visualize that soft light pink light around your heart. So our mantra is, I show love to myself every day because I am worthy of all of the love. I show love to myself every day because I am worthy of all the love. I show love to myself every day because I am worthy of all the love. Go ahead and breathe this mantra into your being, into your heart chakra, into the heart space. And allow that soft, pink, loving energy to flow out of your body, surrounding your aura and your energy. Go ahead and open your eyes slowly, come back into the space. Set your crystal aside if you have it, near your mat maybe, just to kind of promote that energy throughout your practice. And now we're going to use our essential oils for a little self-love massage. So whatever oils you are using, go ahead and put about 2 drops of each oil into the palm of your hands. Oh, it smells so good already. Okay. Now just rub that together in the palms, cup it over the nose, really breathing in those beautiful healing oils. So exhale. Good. Now I want to just start with a little self-massage. So starting at the feet with your oils, I just want you to start touching parts of your body that need nourishment. So for me, my feet are completely overworked from dancing and yoga and how active I am during my day. So my feet always need a little bit of extra love. So just give them a rub. And as you do, I want you to send love to that part of your body. So thank that part of your body for whatever it does for you. So for me, my feet allow me to dance. So I would say, thank you, feet, for allowing me to dance. Just in your head. You don't have to say it out loud unless you want to. And then move up to the other parts of your body. So I have really sore calves. So whatever it is that you need, maybe you need some love on your thighs or whatever it is, just kind of send that soft pink light, that warmth to those areas of your body. Maybe areas that you're really hard on. Just showing them love and gratitude. Good. Just kind of placing them all over your body. Self-touch is super important. It's one of the most important ways that we can show ourselves love. Good. I hope you feel really tingly with love and with warmth, and I hope those oils were just super refreshing for you. I love using them in my practice. It smells like a spa now on my yoga mat, which is the best feeling. So if you're ready, go ahead and set your oils aside and we will get into the flow. We'll just begin with some spinal circles here, warming up the spine, opening up the heart and the chest. One way and then the other way. Good. Go ahead and take that right arm down, stretching into the side body, lifting that left arm up and across and looking under that arm. Come back to center, other side. Reaching that right arm up, left arm down. Breathing into the side body, opening up the chest. One more deep breath. Coming back to center. Go ahead and take that right leg out to the side. And I want you to reach the arms up towards the sky. Turn over that right leg and begin to fold forward. Now you may just stay here. That feels good to you. Up on the palms, lengthening the chest forward and lifting the heart. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go ahead and fold into that leg. Bringing the forehead towards the knee. It does not have to touch. Come only as far as what feels good to you. Flexing that foot, really pulling back on the toes. One more deep breath here. Exhale. Slowly start to walk your way back up. And switching to the other side, taking that left leg out. Right leg in. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Turning over that left leg and coming into a fold. Keeping the chest forward, opening the heart. And then if it feels good to you, exhale to fold. Hands can come to the floor, to the foot, or to the ankle. Good, one more deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly walk it back up. And now we are going to take a straddle position. So only open the legs as wide as what feels good to you. So maybe they're a little bit more narrow, maybe they're open further than I am. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we are opening up the hips here. You can also bring a block to come down on as well. So if you just want to place the forearms on the block if you wish, or the head on a block, whatever feels good to you. We're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale to fold forward here. So like I said, you can stay up on the palms. The forearms could be down or up on your block. Or you can place it a little bit higher and just bring the forehead onto the block. It's a little bit less intense if you do it that way. So Whatever feels good to you here. Breathing into those hips, keeping the toes flexed, pointed up towards the sky, knees turned outward. You don't want to let the knees fall in. That could cause tension in the knees. So allow them to open as much as possible. Breathing into this beautiful stretch. We always store so much tension in our hips, and often it's because we're being really hard on ourselves. So opening up the hips allows us to open ourselves back up to ourselves, yeah? And to show ourselves love, gratitude, and compassion, most importantly. One more deep breath in here. Exhale. Good. Slowly make your way back up. Bring the legs in. Shake them out a little bit, releasing that tension. And we will come onto all fours. So coming onto all fours, just starting to do a cat-cow, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. You can stay here with your basic cat-cow, or you can start to kind of move the body in any way that feels good to you. Maybe that's circling the spine. Maybe that's coming back into child's pose. I just want you to do whatever feels needed in your body right now. Allow yourself to give yourself whatever it is that you need for this practice. It's a good life lesson, right? Often, we don't give ourselves what we need, and it results in a sort of starvation for our bodies. So this is a good practice to give your body exactly what it needs when it needs it. Take one more deep breath in here. Sigh, exhale. Good. From here, we're going to come into our puppy pose. So walking the knees back slightly behind the hips and reaching the arms forward. We're going to allow the chest to fall towards the ground and dropping the forehead to the mat here. So you're going to feel a really deep stretch in your back, in your shoulders, upper body. You can stay tented on the fingertips, or you can come to the palms. And if you want a really deep stretch, you don't have to put the head down. But for me, that just feels a little bit better in my body. So breathing here into the heart space. Allowing the chest to fall towards the ground. Really sink into the posture. Good. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale. Slowly come back up to all fours. Tuck the toes. You're going to come into our downward facing dog. It's your first down dog of the day, so just walk it out on the spot. Really feeling into whatever tension is there. Pressing up at the palms, try not to sink into the shoulders, and lifting through the hips, pulling the tailbone towards the sky. If the feet don't come down, the heels to the mat, that is perfectly okay. One more deep breath in here. Go ahead and look between the palms and slowly make your way to the top of the mat. Folding in, going to clasp the elbows and just ragdoll forward, releasing, swaying from side to side. Good. Slowly start to roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Coming into your mountain pose at the top of your mat. Grounding down through the feet, rolling the shoulder blades down the spine, lifting the chest, lifting the heart. On an inhale, I want you to reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to open the shoulders and the arms into a little goalpost position, arching the back. And then we're going to round the back as we give ourselves a little hug. So we are arching the back and then we are rounding the back with our little self-love hug here. So reaching the arms up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, arch the spine, lift the chest. Round the spine. Give ourselves a hug. Don't care how this looks, it doesn't matter as long as it feels good. Inhale, reach. Open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Hugging the body. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the chest. Round. Give yourself a hug. And open. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale to round. And slowly just stay in this position. Rocking from side to side in your little self-love hug. And allow the arms to unfold and drop to your sides. Very nice. On an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale to fold down the midline. Inhale, come to a flat back position, whether that's on the shins or the fingertips on the ground. Lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Inhale, step or hop back to a strong plank position. Hold. And then we will lower to either chaturanga to up dog or cobra. So I like to go down to a cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. Reaching that heart space forward. Exhale to tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching that right leg up towards the sky here. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And then taking that right leg behind you and moving into our wild leap. So you've got that right leg is bent, left leg is straight, and you're reaching up over your head with your right arm, lengthening the chest up and open. 1 more deep breath in here. And on the exhale, plant that right palm, take the right leg back up, and step it through to your warrior 1. Pivoting on that back foot, a deep bend in that right leg, and lift the arms up towards the sky. Opening the heart. Strong legs here. Make sure that you're really strong through that back foot and that you're bending into that right leg. Don't let the knee go over the toes though. Now go ahead and clasp the palms behind the back. Inhale, reaching the chest forward, and exhale to come into our humble warrior here. So you want to think about taking that right elbow in between your right leg, which you can walk out just a little bit if you need to, and folding forward, feeling that deep opening in the back and the chest. Allow your body to release here. 1 more deep breath. Plant the palms, pivot on that back foot, and you're going to come into our twisted lunge, planting that left palm, opening up through the right arm, twisting, reaching that heart space towards the sky. Good. Plant that palm, step back to plank, hold your strong plank, and chaturanga to upward facing dog or belly to cobra. Inhale to lift the chest. opening the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now you're going to switch sides, moving onto the left side, reaching that left leg up towards the sky, bending the knee, opening up that hip. Take it behind you and wide open. Coming up on the toes of that left foot, reaching that left arm up towards the sky. In a place of receptivity, of love. One more deep breath in. Exhale, plant that left palm. Take the left leg up behind you and step it through into your warrior one. Pivoting on that back foot and allowing the arms to come up overhead, strong in that knee, bent, straightening through the right leg, and opening the chest. One more deep breath in here, clasping the palms behind the back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Taking that left elbow inside of that left knee and allowing the head to drop. Breathing deeply here. Feeling that stretch in the upper body. One more breath. Good. Go ahead and release the hands, plant the palms, pivot on that back foot, and open up that left arm into our twisted lunge. Reaching through the chest, through the palms, pressing out through that back right foot. Good. Go ahead and plant the palms, step back to your plank, and flow. From your downward facing dog, take one more deep breath in here and slowly start to lower the knees towards the ground. Go ahead and sit back onto your heels, just rolling the shoulders, loosening up the body a little bit, releasing tension, and we are going to come into a half camel pose. And I love this pose because it allows us to really open the heart and open the chest. And it's also just such a beautiful stretch for the back. So we're going to come into it on our right side first. So I want you to just go ahead and lift the arms up towards the sky. I'm going to give you a few options here. From here, you could take that right hand down to the right leg and simply reach the left arm up towards the sky. You can also bring that left hand to the heart here. So just like this, here, or if you can't bring the hand down to the foot, you can also put a block here behind you and just use it to bring the ground up to you a little bit more. We'll take one more breath here, whichever variation you choose. And release. Good. Slowly come back down to the heels. We'll switch to the other side. So reaching up towards the sky here, taking that left palm down to the foot or a block. And you can reach that right arm up overhead or bring it to heart center. Just feeling into that stretch, creating length. If this pose hurts your low back, please come out of it. One more deep breath. Exhale. Good. Slowly come back up and come to a seated position. In our seated position, we are going to come into Baddha Konasana. So the soles of the feet are together in this beautiful diamond shape. And clasp the hands around the toes, lengthen the chest, and exhale to fold. This is one of my favorite stretches, also known as butterfly pose in dance classes. It's a really beautiful hip opener. So keeping length in the chest, try not to round the spine here, but really keep the heart open and forward. This also helps if you create a little bit more space in your diamond versus having the feet so close to you. So if you feel like you're really tight in the hips, go ahead and lengthen out just a little bit and then come back into the fold. Take one more deep breath in here. Slowly roll back up to seated. And we're going to tuck the left leg under the right. And we're going to grab the sole of the foot and extend the foot up towards the sky. Yes? So we're creating length in the chest. We've got that left leg tucked underneath. And make sure that you're not rounding the spine here. You really want to create length in the spine. Now you can stay here, or you can grab the outside edge of that right foot with your left hand and you can twist open to the other side. Breathing, lengthening, opening. Take one more deep breath. Exhale. Go ahead and come back to center. Slowly release that leg and we will switch to the other side. So tucking the right leg underneath the left, grabbing the sole of the foot with both palms and extending the leg as far as it will go. It might be lower, it might be higher, whatever feels good to you in your body, do that. Keeping the chest extended, reaching the heart towards the sky. And if it feels good in your body, you can grab the outside edge with your right palm and extend that left arm back. Keeping length in the spine. It's a really good balancing pose too. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, grabbing that leg, bringing it back to earth. Now, this is a fun one that I really love. And if it feels too difficult or you feel like you're a little off balance, then you can just come back to the pose that we just did on both sides. However, if you want to be a little fancy with it, grab the big toes with the middle finger, the pointer finger, and the thumb. And you're going to slowly extend the legs up towards the sky. Now it's what we were just doing, except you've got both legs up. Now this is like a boat pose. You have to really keep your core engaged here. Make sure you're not rounding the spine. You're really lengthening and balancing on that tailbone. Take one more deep breath in here. Hold, reaching. And exhale to release. Very nice. Coming to lie down on our backs. Just bringing the knees into the chest. Slowly rocking from side to side. Coming into our happy baby pose. So taking the outside edges of the feet and starting to pull them down to the armpits here. Allowing the tailbone to lengthen on the mat. And just start rocking from side to side. This is a beautiful hip opener here as we start to close our practice. Now you can stay in your happy baby, or you can start extending one leg. Come back to center, extend the other leg, and you'll feel that even deeper hip opening in the hips and the outer thighs. And if you're feeling really fun, really fancy, you can come into a full straddle position. And I love this hip opener. I actually like grabbing my big toes and allows my legs to open even more here. And you can kind of play around with the happy baby rock if you wish. Starting to get a little bit deeper into those hips. Now this may not feel good in your body, and that's okay. Just stay in your happy baby. Remember, this is a self-love practice. So we don't want to get down on ourselves if our body doesn't feel good in something. We want to accept it, show compassion, and love it. Take one more deep breath in here and slowly start to bring the knees in Bringing them into the chest, just rocking from side to side. Releasing the spine. Okay, go ahead and plant those feet, and we are going to come into our last heart opener, which is our bridge pose. So walk the heels in about a palm's distance away from your bum and start to lift the booty from the mat here. Walking the shoulder blades underneath and clasping the palms, if that feels good to you. And allowing the chest to reach up towards the sky, really pressing out of the thighs. Make sure that the knees do not go over the toes here, and you're really using the strength to lift up and away from the mat. Breathing here, extending your heart space forward. And slowly roll back down to the mat. Bring the knees back into the chest. Rocking from side to side. Taking that right leg across the body, coming into a twist here. You can keep the legs bent or extend that front leg, whichever feels good to you. And twisting to the opposite side here, just goal posting that arm. It's really important to twist, especially after heart opening postures. We want to make sure that we kind of wind everything back into center. One more breath. Come back to center and switch sides, taking it to the left leg across. Taking your head to the left side, opening the chest, opening the arm. Feeling into that twist. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, come back to center. Good, just start to massage the spine here. We're going to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Then you can take a classic corpse pose, Savasana, or I'm going to be taking legs up the wall. So I will show you what that looks like. And this is my favorite posture for self-love when I need a little extra nourishment. It's so good to have the legs above the body, allow the blood flow to rush down and kind of recirculate and warm the body. So I love this pose. You can grab a blanket if you want to get super cozy. I actually will be grabbing a blanket because I'm freezing in my apartment, and we will do legs at the wall for our Shavasana. So I'll give you a moment to find a wall, get settled, and we will move into our final posture. So for legs up the wall, you want to make sure that your booty is really close to the wall, and then it's definitely not a graceful process. You just want to start to work yourself towards the wall. So that's just like a little bit of wiggle, a little bit of pushing until you come to the wall. And then just grab your blanket here and get cozy. I could stay here for hours. It is so relaxing. So just coming into your final pose, allowing the body to relax, to melt into the floor. You did such an amazing thing today for your body. You showed yourself love, compassion, safety, nourishment. And I'm so proud of you for allowing yourself this time. Starting to settle into your body, quieting the noise, feeling into your heart center, Shavasana. start to come back into your space, gently awakening, starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes, maybe stretching the arms up overhead, removing your blanket if you have to, and make your way into a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed, allowing your practice and the effects to settle over your being. One more time, seeing that light, soft pink energy surround your heart, surround your being, and filling you up for the rest of your day. Reaching the arms up overhead, take one more deep breath in. Bring the hands to heart center. Bowing down to yourself, thanking yourself for this practice. I thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you, babes, so much for joining me today. I absolutely adore these flows with you. If you enjoyed this class as well, please make sure to give it a like below and subscribe to my channel. There's so many amazing things coming with Studio Solar Luna. I know I say that every video, but we are working on so much magic for you, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds and how you babes enjoy what we have to come for you. So if you want to stay updated on everything that's coming, make sure to follow me on Instagram at @AshlynTori or at Studio Solar Luna to stay updated on all of the magic. I hope you take this self-love with you into the rest of your day, into the rest of your week. Know that it's so, so important, and that anytime you need to come back to this practice when you feel like it's lacking, or you need to pick up your rose quartz crystal, or you need to give yourself a hug, or diffuse some lavender, whatever it is that you need, make sure that you just do that and take care of yourself. Thank you, love, so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next class.